Hey Kings and Dragons, Dragon King 551 here, and we are back with another Michigan video. As you guys can see, I have the Big 10 championship shirt on. We went back to back. We did it, and that is what I got to say. First things first, guys, Michigan will probably stay 2. Unfortunately, a lot of Michigan fans are not pleased with the result. USC and TCU failed in their conquest to keep Ohio State out of the playoff. A lot of people think Alabama will be in it. We'll see what happens. But ultimately, I want to give you guys a video first. As last year I did the same thing with little clips and stuff, and then we'll just jump into the highlights and the stat line. So that being said, let me just go into this little clip here that we got. So this is the boy, the legend, the Blake Corum. Unfortunately, he will not play. It's possible that he could come back for the national championship game if we get that far, and he could play in that. With that being said, let me turn up this volume and let's just hear what he says, and then we'll get into the stat line and everything else. JJ McCarthy had a good game though, so we'll see what this says. And Donovan Edwards had a great game as well. So let's see what this was from last year. This is the 2021 Orange Bowl. And if you guys saw it in my hype video, this is what he said. So here we go.
We'll be back. I'll tell you why I believe we'll be back. We've already been there. We know what it takes. We know the work that it takes to get there. And you learn from your
yes, sir, Blake.
In your past. So I feel like we've learned and ready to take that next step. So that's why I think we'll be back.
And he's right. We're back. We're back. We're there. We're ready to rumble. He says, "I promise you, we'll be back. We're back, and we're ready to take on our competition." So that's that, guys. And let me go into the stat line and everything else here on Google. With that being said, keep this in mind, guys, that not every highlight reel is going to show everything, but it is what it is. Now, surprisingly, usually Michigan dominates total yardage the whole entire game. Unfortunately, Purdue was the dominant with their passing yardage, but we had 380 total yards, 456, 161 passing yards, 225 rushing yards, 90 rushing yards per play, 7, 5.4. First downs, 27, 17, because we were a little bit more explosive. We were kind of like Ohio State, where we are just chucking it down the field and taking those big plays. Third down efficiency, 9 for 18, 6 for 12. Fourth down efficiency, 1 for 1, 2 for 2. 84 total plays, 55. So we didn't really open the playbook that wide in this game because we just stuck to what was working, and it wasn't that bad. 4 punts, 2 punts, 5 for 38 penalties, 3 for 25, 0 fumbles, 2 interceptions thrown, 1 interceptions throw. And those are that. So let's go into Bleacher Report here. And let's talk about the Wolverines. So JJ McCarthy had 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. Not bad. Donovan Edwards had 1 TD and 185. Mullins, the linebacker who played running back, had 2 TDs on him. JJ McCarthy had 14 rushing yards. Ronnie Bell had 1 TD. Schoonmaker had a TD. Loveland had a TD. And Schoonmaker had a 2-point conversion as well. So very, very well made. And I don't think we had a single field goal. We didn't have a single field goal. So what happened with their 22 points was they scored a touchdown, then they kicked 5 field goals. Yes, they kicked 5 field goals. So, I mean, Michigan's red zone defense is pretty solid to hold them to just field goals. I mean, obviously, it would be better if they came away with no points. We kept scoring touchdowns, though. So as you guys can see, same yardage here, 225, 27, 17 first downs, 1 turnover. They had 4 sacks. We had no sacks on our quarterback. We sacked the quarterback 4 times. So there you go, guys. Morris didn't play, but we played our best, and we're just gonna jump into these highlight reels, guys. I'm not gonna highlight every single play and talk about it like last time because it is what it is. This is an 8-minute video, and I don't want to make it super long, complex and stuff. So that being said, let's just jump into the highlights. As you guys can see, I am muting the volume here because I don't want to get copyrighted, and also it's just the way it is, so whatever. Here we go, first quarter. So if you can see, Purdue You send 5 guys in the box. No, and one guy pulls back. Look out. And it's sack time. Number 32 brings him down. Beautiful play there. Let's go back on that. See, this is what I'm talking about. You load the box with about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. But you know what? This guy goes forward. This guy goes forward. Then he pulls back, and this guy pulls back. Then they just bring a 4-man rush, and this guy's able to come around the side and just take that sack. And, he's just been playing really well. And I like the play call there. I mean, that was beautiful. That was good defense. Just get over that side. Boom! Hello. And then Mozzie Smith in there to give pressure, and he tries to move, and another Michigan guy just says, no, no, no. Sack time. J.J. McCarthy back to throw. He winds up. He's under pressure. He's running out of there. Go, baby, go. And he's still running. He's looking. He's directing traffic, and he throws. Ronnie Bell with a catch. Yes, sir. The way that J.J. McCarthy just runs. Now, he did make one mistake. He did throw it over the line of scrimmage on one of his plays. I don't know if they'll show it. Fake it to 2 running backs. A.J. Henning, obviously a wide receiver. Loveland, touchdown! That's a beautiful play. Loveland, 6'5", 250 pounds, able to just go up there and get that ball. Oh, a missed juggle there, and another sack. Yes, sir! See, those are just good plays. You get them to make mental mistakes, and they're just doing stupid things. Ad coming in, I apologize. Don't understand why ads come in. And, I mean... just a big mistake there. Under route, and he's just able to accelerate, little screen dump off routes. Those were killers. They were throwing small short routes, and those were killing us all game. Just there's too many. Look, 5 guys or four guys in that zone. You're playing too soft zone, and that's going to be a problem. Give it to number 3. He bounces it outside. Oh, he breaks off that tackle. Breaks off another one. No touchdown. His knee was down on that play. That was not a touchdown. At least per 2 people thinking that it's a touchdown. It wasn't a touchdown. But the very next play, they got a touchdown, so it doesn't even matter. I mean, this guy goes right in. The ball crosses the line of scrimmage. It's a touchdown. Don't even need to talk about this one. It's a tutty. So it's 7-7, and you got a punt. Oh, it's a fake punt, though. Oh, man. And those are crucial and stuff. I mean, I think that was a first down. Yeah, it was a first down. They reviewed it. There were so many reviewed calls in this game, which was very surprising. My goodness, just able to get over. Who is that? Moore? Rod Moore there? Oh, my goodness. Just able to get over him. We go to second quarter now. They'll take the lead. But we held them to a field goal. This is their field goal. Take your field goal, sir. Take your 3 points. Okay. Big 10 championship breakdown video. Alrighty. J.J. McCarthy gives it off to Edwards. No, he steps up into the pocket and throws. Ronnie Bell wide open again. Yes, sir. Another great play for the Ronnie Bell. McCarthy in trouble. Runs away. He's looking. He fires. Touchdown, Schoonmaker. His tight ends were really the guys that got him some touchdowns. I mean, early in the game, 2 touchdowns by his tight ends. Sack time. Bring him down. Number 32. Beautiful play there. I love the way he plays. Here comes Upshaw. He's bringing in the pressure. And they're just able to get that. I mean... 3rd and 12, I mean, and then, blow the whistle. He's already tackled. He's not moving. Come on. 4th and 6 again. They'll take a field goal. It's wide, but it's somehow wrapped back in. I don't know how that happened, but it is what it is. 30 seconds left. And no, oh, come on. Do not let that happen. Will Johnson, though, was a great defensive player. He got 2 interceptions last night, and, I mean... yeah, we go to third quarter now. Usually the third quarter is ours. Look at this motion. They just send 3 players out to the left there, and I'm surprised you can do that. I thought you can only send 1 player in motion. There he goes, Edwards. Donovan Edwards springs him down the sideline. There he goes. Can they catch him? No. Oh, man. And he goes out of bounds. But a beautiful play to get all the way to the 10, I want to say 13-yard line or something like that. Beautiful play. He shifts a guy. Look at all those players. Gives it to number 20, Mullins. Mullins, touchdown. You can tell that's a touchdown because he's still upright and he's on top of players. So that's a touchdown. Remember, if he hits the ground, it's not a tutty. JJ fires over the middle. Yes, another play to Schoonmaker there. Schoonmaker. Great play by Ronnie, by JJ McCarthy. Gives it off to Edwards. Edwards breaks through tackles. He breaks off another one. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm just going to score this touchdown. Thank you very much. Boom. He knows what he's doing. Yes, sir. What the hell was that? I don't understand. That was a fake flea flicker. It was some weird ass stuff. You know, you get these weird funky plays in championship weekend. It's wackadoo. Tries to go up top. Interception. Will Johnson. Yes, sir. Let's go back on that play. See, what happens here is... You got pressure 1, 2. You got guys coming in. And, you know, what's happening here is you got all of this pressure coming up. So this Purdue quarterback, she's black here, is running out this way. And you got this guy up here. But what happens is that the quarterback doesn't elevate. He doesn't fire the ball up high. He fires it a little bit low. So when he fires it a little bit low, Will Johnson here is able to just jump the route and able to intercept it because he throws it a little bit behind him. And it's a big mistake there. And that's going to cost him. Look, he fires and, you know, he throws it behind him. He doesn't throw it in front of him and it's underthrown. And Will Johnson able to get that. Give me that interception. Yes. But we couldn't capitalize off it. 3rd and goal. Look out. It's sack time. Bring him down. Yes, sir. Taylor up. Shaw. Beautiful player. Ooh, take your 3 points again. Yeah, we'll just kick field goals all day because that's going to help you win. When we're getting touchdowns and they're getting field goals, that's a great scenario. McCarthy has all the time in the world. He's looking. See, this is the play. He got greedy here. He tried to do too much. He fires down the field, and he overfires Ronnie Bell to Cornelius Johnson, and, you know, he just doesn't. Cornelius Johnson had a big game, though. But see, he just gets greedy here. I mean, you have the line of scrimmage. Either you take off, like JJ, just take off, take this yardage right here, take what you can and get out of bounds. It's a 1st and 10. You have a 1st and 10. Don't try to force something or throw it away. Even though you have no one open, just throw it away or something. And he does it. And that's going to cost him. I mean, you don't do that. And, you know, I mean, that's just a bad play there. And, you know, it cost him. But, you know, it is what it is. They'll take their field goal again. Field goal. 28-19. JJ. He's still a good quarterback, don't get me wrong. Gives it off to Edwards again. Edwards bounces it outside. And he gets another great play there. He's really been carrying the load and stuff. He's a big, heavy back there, and I like it because he's 6'1". He's another interception by Will Johnson. So, yeah, Edwards is a good player. But, yes, that interception by Will Johnson, great play. The reason that I say Edwards and Mullins is good because he's 6'2", and he's kind of the same similarities to Hassan Haskins' body type. He's 6'2". He can bounce off tackles. Edwards is the same way. He can bounce off tackles. Let's go back on this route here. So, I don't know which one. I think this is Will Johnson right here. It could be him too. I'm pretty sure it's this guy, though, that I have with the line. So, let's go into the middle of the play and let's talk about this play. So, he looks left, he fires, and, you know, Will Johnson just jumps the route. He comes underneath and sees it, and he's patient, and, you know, he jumps it. He could be a new type Charles Woodson player is what some people are saying, but he made those routes, and I love the way he's been playing. He's a great player. The other thing is, remember, he's 6'2". He's, I believe, 6'2" or 6'3". He's a very tall player, and when you have a guy that can jump and be a tall player like that, it's going to be problematic for wide receivers if they can't jump. Remember, you have to jump as a wide receiver. It doesn't matter if you're 6'3". Edwards can't get anywhere on that play. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage. McCarthy. He fires. High arcing play. Touchdown. Ronnie Bell. Yes, sir. That's a beautiful play there by them. Well, look at this trickery. They sent 6 guys out to the left there, and then they sent out 4. What is this? Some high school play. JJ, he's got the zone. He fires back. Schoonmaker. 2-point conversion. It's good. Ah! Yes, sir. Take your 3. Again. And those are your final points of the night. Good night, JJ says. Edwards, he's got to lay it again. And he gets down to the 10. Gives it off to number 20, Mullins. This guy threw one against Ohio State. I thought they were going to bring him in again. And touchdown, he's in. Try bringing that guy down. He's 6'2". He's 200. He's over 200 pounds. He's a tough guy to bring down. He's pure muscle. There it is, guys. The final score, 43-22. Jim Harbaugh wins his second Big 10 championship, 44th title for Michigan, the most they've ever had. Yeah, you know, Michigan now is the first team in Michigan history to be 13-0. The last time we were 12-0, you know that history, guys. We won a national championship in 1997. Let's win the Natty. We got 2 more games to do it. I guess I'll see you guys December 31st. Or January 1st, whenever the video comes out for that semifinal game. If we win that, we make it to the national championship. Now, granted, guys, I will still be posting basketball videos throughout all of December. I think that Michigan has a game today or whatever. But the point is that you'll see me for those, but the football videos will stop momentarily. I don't know if I'll do a hype video for the semifinal round. I have to see who Michigan is playing. If they're playing TCU, I think Michigan has a pretty good chance. The way that TCU played didn't look great, and they lost. So we'll see what happens. Michigan has a lot of momentum, but I mean, I will be doing a video, guys, that I have about the 12-team expansion in advance. The problem is that be on the lookout for that video. I'll be talking about it soon. But the problem is I don't really like how they push it all the way to December 31st. Too much time off and stuff. You do realize that once they do the 12-team expansion, they're going to have to make December more of a thing. So I don't know how they're going to do Championship Saturday and stuff like that. But we'll see what happens. But that's all I got to say. So until next time, guys, don't forget to stay radical. I'll see you in the next one. And as they say in Michigan, go blue.